What is up, guys, and this is the Humble Lector, and today we got another figure here to be added into the retro X-Men series, and that is of course Wolverine. You can never have an X-Men series without a Wolverine figure, and we have one more here with this new X-Men suit which they are going to explore a little bit more this coming year. So yes, in today's video what we're going to do of course is go through the figure, go through every detail on it, articulation, accessories, and of course give you my thoughts and my opinion on it. So yes, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Okay, so we're gonna start off here with the packaging, and what I gotta say is that I really do like it over here. I do like that nice plastic clamshell that comes with this because you get to see what you're gonna have, and also it just does look very cool, very nostalgic, especially as a kid growing up in the 90s. You have all your comic books and they have the logo on the top here. We have the Uncanny X-Men as well, all looking really nice. And of course, if we switch it on to the back, we have the product image on the top. We also have the other figures that comes with the set. And bring it a little bit closer over here, a little bit description of Wolverine. Wolverine suits up with a new X-Men team to take on the world's greatest threat to to mutant kind. Okay, so now let's just break this back, and now let's just check out the figure. Okay, so we do have the Wolverine figure over here, and before we go any further, because I'm really stoked about this, let us just check out the accessories that comes with this figure. Okay, so we do have two heads over here. We have the more chilled head and we have the angry Wolverine head. And in terms of hands, we have the ones with the claw hands, and we also have the closed fisted hands as well. Okay, so going back to the figure, I mean, when I look at this, I just come up with a song. I mean, this is just so Wolverine. I mean, we have had a lot of Wolverine figures, and this is no surprise at all. I mean, this figure still looks alright, and of course, really good. This, of course, is the trademark when it comes to X-Men. They are uncanny, you know. Anything that comes with X-Men, you got to have a Wolverine in it, and I mean, I don't know whether we are fatigued of Wolverine figures, but I still really do like this figure in its own right. So it's still an excellent figure. And of course, I think if you guys have had an Wolverine figure or Logan figure, you know, you're going to get the same thing here. You're going to get very nice stoic body, very stocky, and of course a little bit shorter than your average figure. Of course, very muscular, which of course is very reminiscent of the normal Wolverine figure. So in terms of the face, I mean, this one here looks really nice. I do like that details on it, on both of these two faces here. It does have the cool looking face and also have the angry version as well, and both of them do look really nice. I mean, this of course is an excellent sculpt. I do like the hair that goes on him. If you see on his chin here, you can see that they have that nice sparkles on the sides here. It's not the same on both edges. And I really do like the shape on this as well. It's very reminiscent of how I remember Wolverine back in the 90s, and of course with this suit as well. And of course, going on to the body, this is the new suit that they are going to do a full set on it. We have already seen some rumors with Gambit as well. Actually, it's not rumors, it's already probably an image that's already been come out from Hasbro already, released by Hasbro. So that is what it is. So looking at the suit, I mean, it looks alright, looks really good. And of course, you do have all your double jointed elbows, you have your butterfly joints. But one thing I do want to talk about here is the claws here. So it's really hard to kind of open it to give it more of that proper natural look over here. I don't know why they're still giving us this kind of ones where you can actually detach them. I mean, they're already giving us the normal clawless hands, so I think they could have just given us all sculpted in here, just all cemented in, so you don't have to worry about it, and you can just spray it out all the way here. They do go in like this, so you gotta take some time to maybe heat it up and just spray it out, so you know it gets the job done. That's what she said. And of course, looking at his body, it does have a nice clean suit to it. I do like this one here, that it's already sculpted in, so not dangling like how it used to be with the old Cyclops figure. And I do like the belt here. I mean, this one here does look alright, and of course if you kind of rotate it or whatsoever, it's not going to be hindered too much on the waist here. And of course, going on to the boots, again, follows through. You don't have that dangly belt and coverage on him, and the boots does look alright as well. Going on to the back, there isn't much to it, but I do like the muscles on here, muscles definition, and in terms of the color, I think it follows on really quite well, I would say. And so far, there isn't much of any paint defects that I could see with this figure. Just a little bit of a splotch on his chest area here. But other than that, I think this is an excellent looking figure. Of course, now going on to the rotation and articulation on this. So in terms of head movement, it can go all the way up this much. So you can throw him like this, like the cannonball. And of course, if we go on to the bottom, you can tilt all the way down this much. You can have some nice swivel here, and you can rotate it as much as you want. Going on to the arms here, you can rotate it 360 degrees, no problem whatsoever. You do have your butterfly joints, so you can spread it out this much over here, and also you can go in as well this much, and you do have your nice bicep swivel. You do have great double jointed elbows, which does lock in at about 90 degrees, so it's not that great either. And in terms of wrist here, you do have nice wrist rotation, and also you can tilt all the way up this much, and you can tilt all the way down here, which isn't too bad, I would say. And going on to the torso here, you do have a nice crunch forward, and you also do have a nice crunch backwards here, and also you do have nice waist rotation. Going on to the legs, you can spread out this much here, and you can kick forward here this much, which isn't too bad. You do have your upper thigh swivel, and you do have nice double jointed knee action here. Again, because he's a very muscular figure, so it is a little bit restricted. You do have nice calf rotation, which is a little bit gummy over here, and you also do have excellent ankle pivot. So measuring out this figure, it does stand in at about the 6-inch mark. And here is it next to Jean Grey here from the X-Men Love Triangle 3-pack. And here's it next to one of my favorite X-Men retro figures, and that is, of course, Apocalypse. And of course, I know you guys want to see how it looks with the other Wolverine figures, and here is it next to the 3-pack version, and I gotta say, both of them do look really awesome, very awesome. And in terms of height here, they are about the same, and of course, I know you guys want to see some head swaps over here. Alright, and I got to say, I mean, in terms of the yellow here, I think this one follows through very well. So you can actually use this figure, or maybe the VHS, which I still haven't got it into my hands yet. It is still coming, so I don't really have the time to do that yet. But this one here does fit in very nice, and of course it fits in really nice. So if you guys don't want to use the normal faceless, the maskless head, you can use this one here from the 3-pack, which does follow in really nice. And this is the other head that came with the Love Triangle one as well, and I gotta say, it actually looks alright as well. Not too bad. This one does have the more so-called, I mean, there's a lot of comic versions of him, but this one as well does look pretty decent. So that is it with the Wolverine figure, and what I can say in terms of rating, I would give this a nice 6.5 out of 10. I mean, I am a fan of Wolverine. I was like him back in the 90s, even today. So I think this is a really excellent figure. And yes, we have already had a lot of X-Men figures, but this one here still does feel pretty nice at home. I do like the nice head sculpt on this. The suit does look alright. And of course, if you guys want to complete the set, you can do this, and you can start here with Wolverine. So in terms of rating, nice 6.5 is pretty decent. It is definitely above average. So yes, it's still a very good figure to recommend. Of course, these are just my thoughts and my opinion. Do leave yours in the comment section down below. And of course, if you did enjoy this, do click the like and smash the subscribe button down below for more videos like this in the future. Do also follow me on my Instagram at @TheHummelLector, and I'll see you guys in the next one.